Welcome to the Perfect Facial Masterclass by Casey Boone Skincare. Again, we want to shout out our sponsors, Spawn Equipment, Skin Act, Cosmetics, and My Friends Use This. Okay, you guys, the first thing I have to do is prep my treatment room. I just prepped my original Perfect Facial towel. I like to use 2 white and 2 gray, and we're going to put them in the towel cabinet. Okay, you guys, this is my favorite towel warmer. This is in my Amazon shop, and I love it because it's cute and compact. And if you're using our original Perfect Facial towel, you can get up to 15 of our towels in there. All right, I'm going to show you how I diffuse my original Perfect Facial towel with essential oil. This can be done with any essential oil. Today, I'm using my custom organic blend that is Glow. This is available at My Friends Use This. What you're going to do is get a cotton round. You're going to get it a little bit wet. And then you want to do 2 to 3 drops on your cotton round. You can put this on the top or you can diffuse from the bottom. I prefer to diffuse from the bottom. Okay, next I am prepping my steamer and my herbs. I'm using the Dyno multifunction machine from Spawn Equipment, as well as our Glow herbs from My Friends Use. This is an organic blend of herbs that's going to be diffused into the steamer. And I'm obsessed with the smell, the aromatherapy, and it has a ton of skin loving benefits. And this is my favorite steamer of all time. I love it because it has this accordion head as well as an herbal catch to put your herbs. I also love the Dyno multifunction machine because it has a high frequency galvanic sprayer. It has a woods lamp, 2 bowls, and of course, a mag lamp. Okay, again, these are our Glow organic herbs. They have antioxidants and minerals that are going to be infused into the steam. I recommend to do 2 to 3 scoops into a tea bag, close it up, and then you're going to put it in the herbal catch. It's really easy to do. I always like to leave the string out as well for easy removal later. And then you turn on the steamer. I get a lot of questions about the ozone. The ozone is going to help kill bacteria in the skin. It does have a slight scent. This is great to turn on if your client has any breakouts, any type of oily skin. I would turn this off if your client has sensitive skin, redness, or rosacea. But today, my client does have a little bit of breakouts and is a little bit on the oilier side. And then energy is just how much steam is coming out. I'm going to put it on an energy 3. Also, with these herbs, you can use this tea bag for 2 to 3 facials. Okay, I want to tell you guys about my comfortable esthetician chair while my steamer is getting ready, as well as my electric bed. I think it's really important to have a chair if you're sitting that's going to support you. Over the years, I've used so many inexpensive chairs that hurt my butt, hurt my back, that were making me uncomfortable. So let me show you why I love this chair. Okay, this is the comfortable esthetician chair. I love it because it has a back. I used to, again, work with a stool and I didn't have any back support, but this has back support. It's got some butt support. You can lift it up, you can lift it down, as well as move this back and forth. And of course, it comes on rollers, so it's really easy and great to use. The Bale bed is my favorite electric bed. I also have the foot pedal attachment. This bed is great because you can do a full lift, a full tilt. You can raise the head up and down separately. And my favorite part is the LED lights that are underneath the bed. It also has this cool little remote so you can change the colors. And I just feel like this adds to the ambiance of the room. Okay, since this ugly cord is in the way and it should have been tucked inside the bed, I wanted to show you how I make my bed the Casey way. As you can see here, I've got the Bale electric bed. Underneath that, I have memory foam that I have cut to fit the bed. I have a bed skirt. Here's my electric blanket. I have a fitted sheet. I have a flat sheet. And I have my comforter with a duvet. For raising the bed all the way up, I just want to show you why I'm obsessed with this bed because I have a lot of estheticians that ask if they can stand during their facials, and I say absolutely, especially with the Veil electric bed. So, and then I can tilt it from here, which is really freaking cool. So as you can see here, I am standing. I've elevated the bed, I've elevated the head, and I can definitely stand while doing a facial here, which I love. I just love having the option. I do typically sit, but sometimes you want to switch up. Okay, I know you guys are probably like, when are we getting into the actual facial part? But part of having the perfect facial is also having the best tools for yourself in the treatment room, like a really great, reliable steamer and a really great bed that you can sit or stand. All right, let's get into the facial. Do 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 do. A part of having the perfect facial is having the perfect experience for the client. So I'm grabbing a spa wrap. This I like to place on the treatment bed, and then when my client comes in, I'm going to hand this to her to get undressed. Take your shoes off, top off, and then you're going to get face up under the covers. I don't have a sink in my room, so I am filling up a bowl of water. Let's take it to my treatment room. Okay, on my bed, I always like to put a hand towel, and then, of course, we're using one of our super cute, super soft wash your face headbands. I always like to use a towel just in case there's like product spillage. I feel like this keeps my sheets fresher longer. I love these headbands because I made them size inclusive, so they should fit every head size. Then we're going to grab our steamer and start steaming our client. How's that steam? Is it okay? Always check with your client. I like to check in throughout the facial just to see how they're feeling. I also have the bowl of water, and I'm going to use 2 disposable sponges. All right, my client is comfortable, and one of the first things I like to do, even though I've already had her fill out an intake form, is I'm going to check in with her. How is her skin doing? How is she feeling? How's her skincare routine been? Does she have any skin allergies? Is she using any prescriptions on her skin, or is she using anything new? I always like to take a moment to ground in my client and get them super relaxed before we start the treatment. So I'm going to grab my Glow Essential Oil. You can use any essential oil, but this is my absolute favorite. And you're just going to do 1 to 2 drops on your hand, rub it together, and then ask them to take 2 to 3 deep breaths in. So take a deep breath in and let it out. 1 more deep breath in, let it out. And this just really sets the tone for the facial. All right, we are finally introducing our hands to their skin, and I always like to go in with an oil cleanser to remove any dirt, oil, makeup. Even if they don't have makeup on, I start with an oil cleanser. I really do believe in using the 2 cleansing method. So here we go. With the oil cleanser, I do recommend to apply this directly to the face with no water. I like to start at the chest and work my way up the neck and the face. And again, this is a really good time to introduce your client to your hands, to your pressure. This is also a really great time to start feeling their skin. Are you feeling any breakouts? Are they feeling oily? Are they feeling dry? I recommend to massage and manipulate your oil cleanser or really any cleanser for 60 seconds. From here, you are going to grab a little bit of water and apply it to the skin. And this is going to start to make that cleanser milky and pick up that oil cleanser along with the dirt, oil, and makeup from the day. Remove with sponges. I like to start at the chest and work my way up. Long, slow, but firm motions are going to pick up the product while also keeping your client feeling relaxed. Cleanse number 2, my favorite. We're using Purity Clean. This is an exfoliating cleanser from Cosmetics. This is a gel cleanser. You can do this with really any cleanser. You're going to pump 2 to 3 pumps in a bowl. You're going to add a splash of water. You could also use any type of hydrating mist. You're going to grab 2 of your champagne fan brushes and you're going to whip. This is just like a really fun sensory experience for your client. And I really believe the more thought and energy you put into each step of your facial is going to enhance your service and keep your client coming back for more. Once you've whipped your cleanser and you have an even amount on both brushes, you're going to apply. I like to use 2, but you don't have to. I start with them together and you're going to whip. Whip in circular motions on the face, neck, and décolleté. This might feel a little tingly, Izzy. Does it feel okay? Okay, come. So as you can see, I started at the chest and I'm working my way up, really taking my time to massage and to continue to manipulate that cleanser into the skin. I love a little around the eye moment. Once we've applied all of the whipped cleanser, I do like to go back in with my hands and continue to massage and manipulate. This is just going to further cleanse and really focus on that deep cleansing, exfoliating aspect before we get into the rest of the facial. You want to probably cleanse for another 60 seconds before the cleanser is removed. And I just really believe it's super important to do a thorough cleanse. I see a lot of estheticians out there not cleansing properly and then just going straight in with an enzyme. But it concerns me that there's still dirt, oil, makeup left over before you're properly treating the skin. So take the time to cleanse your skin. I like about 7 minutes of cleansing. All right, the second cleanse is finished. We're going to turn off our steamer. I have our original Perfect facial towel here, and we're going to remove the exfoliating cleanser. You want to make sure that the towel isn't scalding hot. You want it warm, but you don't want to burn them. And I apply at the chest, press and massage, and then lift onto the face and continue to press and massage. This is going to feel incredible for the client. This is also a great, easy way to remove product. All right, next is the treatment. Today I have chosen Pure Enzymes, which is a cranberry enzyme from Cosmetics, and we are going to be applying it with our Casey Boone acrylic fan brush. You're going to want to use about a quarter size, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter of your enzyme. Grab your acrylic brush, which is smaller and more dense than our champagne fan brush that we use for the cleanser. You're going to apply like a nice thin layer. This is where you want to make sure that it's even on the client's skin so they're getting an even application of enzyme. All right, we're starting at the bottom of the face. I like to start at the chin and just gently apply this enzyme. You can use an enzyme like this under steam, but since Izzy, our client today, already has a little bit of redness, we decided to turn off the steam. You do want to communicate with your client. This is going to feel a little bit tingly. Izzy, how are you feeling? Okay, good. Let me know if it starts to feel like too much. Again, just like a nice, even application of the enzyme with our acrylic brush. And you can leave your enzyme on anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes. And I do have a little bit extra, so I'm going to work it down the neck. Okay, now she's got a nice even application. Here comes the fun part. I'm using 2 of our deep cleanse silicone brushes that are better than micro. I have dipped these in water just for like a little bit of like extra movement and slip, and we're going to massage this enzyme in. This is going to enhance the enzyme and deepen the exfoliation without over irritating or over exfoliating the skin. Again, I'm going to check in with Izzy, my client, and see how she's feeling. How does it feel?
It smells great.
Does it feel like a little bit more tingly?
Mhm.
Okay, good, but not too much. Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the strongest, where do you feel like you're at? Perfect. We like a 2, 3, 4, 5 is probably okay. Again, you can see she's getting more flushed because we're really enhancing that enzyme with the silicone brushes. You can also work down the neck. And these feel really amazing, you guys. They just feel like a little silicone massage on your face, almost like a little tickly. You could use one, but of course, I love to use 2. It just adds to the experience. All right, we're going to continue to massage for about 60 seconds. And then we'll move on to the removal. All right, I am removing the enzyme with another hot towel. I'm using one of our gray original perfect facial towels because the enzyme does have a little bit of color and I don't want to stain my white towels. That's why we've made white and gray. Again, you're going to want to open up the towel and make sure that it's not too hot. You're not going to burn or scald the client. And I always start at the chest. You're going to press down and massage, and then again, wrap around towel and continue to massage. I love facials because it's a time to treat the skin and hopefully make it feel and look better, but you also want to make sure that your client is feeling better by the end. So that's why there's so much massage incorporated into this facial. It also makes the removal process so much easier. You can see with this absorbent towel that it just comes off like butter. She's a little flushed, which we want from the enzyme and from the brushes, but not too much. Next would be extractions, but I'm not teaching extractions today, so we're moving right along to our mask. I'm using a hydrating rich mask. It's called Restore from Cosmetics. This is going to help cool down her skin, reduce that redness, as well as bring hydration and nutrients back into the skin. You want to use a generous amount of this moisture rich mask. And then again, you're going to get 2 fan brushes and you're going to get as much as you possibly can on your fan brushes for my most popular and famous 2 fan brush technique. The key to this technique is getting a really generous amount on the back side of the brush. And then my pro tip is to wet these brushes before you dip them in product and don't overthink it. Okay. Okay. Now that you have a shit ton of product on your champagne fan brushes, you're going to start at the chin. You're not going to overthink it and you're just going to start moving. So you're going to go in a slow motion and apply an outward motion. And then you can flip in and work up the nose on the outside of the forehead and down to the cheek. And then you can kind of continue to do that to spread the product. I really think the hardest part about this is getting the product even, but you kind of just keep manipulating the product with the brushes till you feel like you have an even amount. Plus, this feels really great for the client. It's calming, it's soothing, it helps calm the nervous system. I love using a weighted eye mask. This has a spot for essential oil as well as a cover, so they're easy to wash, and then you place it gently over the client's eyes. One of my favorite parts is the massage. We're starting with her neck, chest, and décolleté. I'm using oil from My Friends Use This. Her Gota Cola Moringa infused oil does have a light lavender scent and is amazing for not only the face, but the neck and chest. I typically like to use 1 to 2 dropperfuls for the neck and shoulder area. We have our My Friends Use This oil. I'm going to warm it up in my hands and then I'm going to start massaging on the chest. I'm going to be showing you 2 of my favorite massage moves for the décolleté area. So you see here, I'm spreading the oil evenly and then I'm going to go back and forth like this 8 to 10 times. So 3, 4, 5, 6, with a medium to firm pressure. You'd be amazed how tight people's chests are, and it really needs a little bit of love. Here's the second move I'm going to be showing you today that helps loosen and relax the décolleté area. This is called the scoop and lift. As you can see here, I'm scooping the shoulders and then lifting behind from the neck. Again, you're going to do this about 8 to 10 times. Don't worry about it sounding or feeling repetitive. It's going to feel amazing for the client, as Izzy just said. And if you're looking for more massage techniques, stay tuned. 2024, I'm going to be releasing an entire masterclass on facial massage. I'll also include neck, shoulder, and décolleté. Keep doing that scoop and lift with a medium to firm pressure. Again, super relaxing, and it feels amazing. Also, I like to give a little pull at the end to lengthen and elongate. I've finished my shoulder massage, and first I'm going to be removing her weighted eye mask, and then I will be removing her hydrating mask with a white Original Perfect facial towel. As always, you want to open this up and let out some of the heat so you're not burning your client. Keep letting out that heat. These really hold a lot of heat, which is great. Then, as always, you're going to apply at the chest and continue to massage, and then lift from the neck and the face, and continue your massage to remove the mask. This is continuing to massage and warm up the face and prepare her skin for facial massage. This also helps it when it comes to removing the mask. You can see here the mask is coming off extremely easy with our super absorbent towel. I like to use long, slow, and firm pressure to remove the mask. Again, I'm using oil from My Friends Use This. This is safe to use on the face. I like to use about 1 full dropper on the face. Get your oil and warm it up in your hands. Again, I'm going to be showing you 2 of my favorite facial massage techniques. If you're looking for a full facial massage routine, I will be sharing this in the second masterclass in early 2024. Super excited. So, anyhow, you're going to apply the oil all over the face. This is my absolute favorite part of the facial. It's lifting, it's firming, it's grounding for the client. It's extremely healing. And I like to start at the bottom of the face. We're going to start at the chin, and you want your energy to come from your palms. You should be sitting up straight. Your feet are planted on the floor. And then, just like I was saying before, you can do this anywhere from 8 to 15 times, and you're just going to lift with a medium to firm pressure. Don't be afraid to use those palms. More energy from the palms, less from the fingertips. This is going to save your hands in the long run. And just you keep lifting their face. Once you've gotten about 8 to 15 times, then you're going to do the circle and lift around the eyes. You can go slow or you can go fast. Again, 8 to 15 times. This might feel repetitive for you, but I can guarantee you it feels incredible for the client. And when you're switching up the speed, it really does help relax and lift the skin. This is our hand-cut tiger's eye gua sha and reflexology. You can use this like a pen. You can also use it like gua sha on its side. Here you go. You can see the tip that's going to be great for the reflexology and the side for more of a gua sha effect. Let me show you how to use it. You're going to hold it in your hand like a pen, and I like to go with a light to medium pressure in circular motions. Again, I'm just going to show you a couple moves here. Izzy does have some breakouts around her jawline, which is hormonal. So we're going to focus on the hormonal area on her chin and around her mouth, back to her chin in circular motions with a light to medium pressure. If you get one of our tiger's eye, it does have a facial reflexology map. Next, I'm going in with the gua sha side, and you're going to scoop and then drain. So lift the side of the face and then drain down to the side of the neck for lymphatic drainage. Again, with a light pressure. And you can do this repetitive anywhere from 3 to 5 times. Lift and then drain down the neck. I've got one more gray towel in the hot towel cabinet that I'm going to be using. I like to use gray when I'm removing oil, just for the chance of it potentially staining the towels. As always, you're going to let out some of that heat, start at the chest, and give one last nice warm hot towel massage, soothing the client and removing that oil. Massage the neck and shoulders, lift the face, and then easily remove all of that oil. Okay, let's tone. I'm using Skin Axe Papaya Enzyme. This is brightening, lightly exfoliating, while also helping moisturize the skin. I like to put a couple drops onto a 2x2, and you're going to swipe in an upward and even motion on the entire face, removing any oil residue and prepping the skin for serums. Next is serums. I'm using 2 of Skin Axe serums. I'm using Advanced Detox and Vitamin C Brightening. The detox is great to continue to detox Izzy's skin to help with breakouts, and vitamin C to help brighten and remove any discoloration. I'm using 1 full dropper of detox and 1 full dropper of vitamin C, and this will be applied to the face, neck, and décolleté, and then I will continue to massage this gently into the skin. You want to massage and make sure that it's all settled into the skin. Of course, you cannot forget a cold roller massage. I love to use 2 large cold rollers in the treatment room at the end of my service before I've put moisturizer and sunscreen on. You don't have to use 2, but that is my personal preference. I love these because they are stainless steel, they're easy to use, and the head does come off for easy disinfectant. As you can see here, I can just pop it back in and we're ready to do our cold roller massage. I like to start at the chin and work my way up. Again, you're just going to go back and forth with these cold rollers, and this is going to help cool the skin, reduce redness, press in those serums, and continue to massage the face. You can go back and forth with 2. You can go up and down the side of the face. You can also work it down the neck. Of course, warning your client before you put this on that it will be extremely cool, especially if it's coming from a freezer or a mini fridge. Once these have absorbed all of the heat from the skin, you can wait because they will recold due to the gel inside of the cold rollers. Don't forget about the eyes and the lips. Today I'm using OptiCrystal Liquid Crystal Eye Cream from Cosmetics, as well as Enhance, which is a lip plumping mask, which has like a really nice little peppermint tingle. And I will be applying these with my Tiger's Eye Gua Sha and Reflexology. I just see so many estheticians, or I've had so many facials where they forget to put things on my lips, and I just feel like the rest of your face is hydrated and your lips are cracked and dry. So I'm going to use the bigger side of the Tiger's Eye, and I'm going to start with my eye cream. I'm going to get 1 pin-sized drop of OptiCrystal, and this is enough for both eyes. This is my absolute favorite eye cream. It's so incredible. And you're just going to tap all around the orbital bone and massage this into the skin. Continue to massage around the orbital bone in a circular motion to lift the brow and brighten the eye area. Now we're going in with our Enhance for the lips. Again, just a pin size, and you're going to apply it directly to the lips and massage. Just get that nice, fresh, tingly, hydrating feeling. Last but not least, I cannot live without my peptide-rich defense from Cosmetics. This is a moisturizer with an SPF 50. I use this in every single one of my facials, as well as in my home care routine every single day, 2 to 3 pumps. And again, you can apply this to face, neck, and décolleté while continuing to massage. You're protecting your client's skin, you're hydrating, giving one last little massage, It feels great. They're sad that it's coming to an end. Two things that I do at the end of every single one of my facials is finish with a little bit more aromatherapy. I'll be using my Glow Essential Oil, and I like to do a small sound bath. I feel like this is healing, it's grounding. We're waking them back up and bringing them back to reality. Glow Essential Oil, just 2 to 3 drops, smells like desert nights, cool streams, rosé, lemon water. And you're going to have them take 2 to 3 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Take one more deep breath in and let it out. And then I'm grabbing my sound bowl. And to send my client off, I love to give one final little neck tug, one final little head massage while I remove their headband. And then I let them know that they should take their time getting up. I ask them if they want any water or tea and tell them I'll see them out in the front. That's Izzy telling me, no, thank you. She doesn't need any water, but I usually try and force water on most of my clients. While my client's getting up, this is the perfect time to start choosing their custom skincare routine that you will be retailing to them. This can feel intimidating, but this has doubled my income and given my clients even more amazing results. Okay, so I love to use a rewards card, and I always give my clients an aftercare card. The rewards card is super fun. This is a great way to keep your clients coming back for more. This was a really easy and fun way to not only grow my clientele, but my other estheticians' clientele as well. They would get 1 stamp per service, and then after 10 stamps, they could get a free service or a discount on a service. These are aftercare that I give to every single client. I like ones that you can customize and write the do's and don'ts for your post-facial needs. All right, you've given them their rewards card, their aftercare, you've checked them out for their retail, and then my favorite thing to do, especially around the holidays, is I'm going to give them the wash the face headband that I used in their treatment, along with a little washcloth that they can use at home. We love this as our client gift. These are also great to retail. Thanks again for watching the Perfect Facial Masterclass. I'm Casey Boone, and I cannot wait to see you incorporate all of this into your own facial services. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and YouTube at Casey Boone Skincare, and our website, caseyboone-skincare.com.